Welcome back. It's your boy Gak Cognac back with another video. As you can see right here, you guys been asking me about my Xbox collection. One of them at least. So I figure I start off with OG Xbox first. And I have probably about 275 games or more. So this might be a long video. I'm trying to get through it quick. Because there's a lot of filler up in there too, so I don't want to spend too much time on that. So let's just get started. I'll show you a little bit of everything about these games. And most of these games I have gotten, in lots. So I didn't really have to pay much for them. So when I first started doing OfferUp and stuff like that, I got a lot of these games in bulk. So I'd say like for most of these games, besides the ones I picked up when I was young, I probably didn't pay more than like $300 for everything. So this is not bad. Anyways, let's get started. I don't know where to start. Alright, first thing is 007 Everything or Nothing. I've never got to play the Bond series like that. But, I was trying to go for a full set of Xbox games, man. And this came in, like I said, a bunch of lots. A lot of these I picked up like 50 at a time. And I just sold whatever I had duplicates of and just kept rolling. So, that is the Bond game. Started off with that. Aeon Flux. I've never watched a movie before. But it says it comes with a free movie pass. I wonder if it's still in there. I don't think so. Oh, it's still in there. Check it out. That's got to be worth $1 million, right? If people were dick riding Xbox like that. Anyways, Xbox, during that time, like a lot of games came out. They were similar like this. Like there's a bunch of these just like kind of beat 'em up movie type of games. Stealth and all that. So anyways, next up we got Army Men Major Malfunction. Somebody told me like the Army Men games are actually hella fun. I never got to play any of them. So if y'all played this one, let me know. Anyways, now we got AMF Bowling 2004. Self-explanatory game I probably never played. But like I said, I was trying to go after the full Xbox collection just because I really like the Xbox. So here's Amped. I'm not a big like Amp fan, but a lot of people are. And supposedly this game is actually supposed to look hella good on OG Xbox. So look, even got the not for resale limited edition. I think this one came with the console or something like that. So I don't even have the manual for it, but whatever. We'll move on. I remember Event Rising, man. They were like jerking this game off like crazy, and then it just became a whole big nothing. Nobody even remembers this shit, but they were like hella jerking it off. I don't really know too much about it, but they're like, oh, it's like some Halo shit, man. Halo killer. And everyone was trying to make a Halo killer, Area 51 was a game I actually grew up playing with a friend. So this, I had a lot of fun playing. The multiplayer mode was actually pretty fun. But it really didn't have a lot to do with like the OG rail shooter. This was more like their version of a first person shooter. So I like this one a lot better than the Black Site Area 51 for the Xbox. That one was hella garbage. But if y'all like a multiplayer shooter, man, that's a pretty good one. Next up, ATV 2. I don't like ATVs. Like I said, I was trying to go for the full collection, so I just have most of the filler games. Here goes Battlefield 2. I remember I got this for PC because my homie was like, hey, you gotta get this, man, so we can play it. And like my PC was so whack. I bought it for PC and it didn't even work. Look, this still had the free trial up in there, man. At one point these still worked. I think until all the way to like 2013 or something like that. But man, it's cool to still see this in here, man, because this was tight. Xbox, man. Xbox Live changed everything in online gaming. You'll have to admit that. Anyways, Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance 2. This game is kind of rare. Where the fuck is my other one at? I know I have Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance 1 as well. I don't know where the fuck it is. See, sometimes my games go missing and I don't know what the fuck is going on. Anyways, I know I singled this out because these games are starting to get hella rare and expensive. So if you I love these type of games, Baldur's Gate, Diablo, all that stuff. So those are cool, solid games. Beyond Good and Evil, everyone loves Beyond Good and Evil, man. They were supposed to make a part 2. Did they ever make that part 2? Talking about making part 2 forever and they didn't do shit to it. So you never played this game. This game is like on Xbox Live, like I think a remaster or whatever. So you can check it out on there. But the game still looks hella good to this day, even on OG Xbox, man. Good ass looking game. So Ubisoft, when they was actually putting out some good stuff. Big Mother Truckers. I don't really know too much about this game. Looks like a Twisted Metal type of game. But I guess you just ramming shit with trucks or whatever. So got that. Here we go. Good old Black. I already talked about this game before. And if y'all don't know this game, man, this was like before Call of Duty became like Call of Duty, man. This was like the game, dude. This game right here is so damn good, man. Woo! Like I always say, like this game looked like a 360 game. That's how good it looks. And now it's on backwards compatibility. Definitely play this game, man. Good ass first person shooter. Solid, solid, solid. Black Hawk Down. I remember I played this game. This game was actually pretty decent. I picked this. Well, my homie picked this game up back in the day. We used to play. So we just play like you know, freaking 1 versus 1 or whatever. I don't know if it was like how many split screen you could play on this, but I was just whooping his ass all day. It was pretty decent, man. I liked it. So, you know, based off the movie and all that. 50 players online, man. I don't know how they supported that back then. But I never got to play it online. Blackstone. This is one of those like weak-ass dungeon crawler games, right? But it just had like a really nice cover to it. Not much people even know about this. I got this in a lot. So it's nothing really special. It's not rare or anything. But it's a cool-looking game for the cover because Xbox doesn't really have a lot of like anime type of games. So next up we got Blinks, man. This is when Xbox, you know, was making a lot of games, man. You know, the studios was pumping out a bunch of stuff. So Blinks of Time Sweeper is actually a decent game. It's on backwards compatibility as well. So I'm glad I got it. I need Blinks 2 though. That's the only thing. I don't know. Legacy Kane Blood Omen. I do really love the series. This one I didn't really get to play too much, man. Cause I never got the game, and now that I got it, I just don't got time to play. So, but Blood Omen 1 is one of my favorites. So let's check out the blockbusters up in there, man. If you try to peel this off, the whole label is gonna come off. So there's nothing you can do about it. But yeah, at least my case is clean though. So Blood Omen, I was really hoping they would make another one, man, but they canceled the project. You got Blood Rain. I guess I don't have part 1 on me. So Blood Rain, they just came out like a remaster recently, but it was a pretty decent game. But at the same time, you know, they tried to make a movie and all that out of it, and you know, it's a piece of shit. So then they made like a side-scrolling game that came out, but Blood Rain was tight. Let's see. Next up, Blood Wake. A lot of games with blood in the front, you know, a lot of people did that. But Blood Wake, I remember this was on the commercials back in the days. This was supposed to be like, oh, Twisted Metal in the sea and shit like that. But I don't know. I think it was a decent game, but the commercials kind of hyped it up more than it, you know, was. But at the same time, like, you know, I had a choice to choose between this or Yakuza, Reckless Yakuza Mission, so I chose that. I should have chose this game. All right. Bloody Roar. This is pretty rare. So this version, I think, is like the better version. But they came out with the other one on the GameCube. I forgot what that one's called. But it's the same game, but this one has the extra characters and all that stuff in there. So I actually played this game. This is actually pretty cool. Wasn't too bad. Bloody Roar is like, man, you know, I remember the first game still holds a special place in my heart. But here's Bloody Roar Extreme right here. Like I said, rare game. One of the rarer games on the Xbox that I got right now. It's only going to go up. BMX XXX, I remember this game, man. What was this, back in 2002 or something like that? Yeah, they were trying to like release like a nude, rated mature type of game. So this came out, it caused a lot of controversy, man. So I'm not sure if they like dumbed it down a little bit, but I know there was like one version where you could play as like nude characters. I think this one still is. I'm not sure. I talked about this on my Xbox Greatest Memory video breakdown. This is on backwards compatibility now. If y'all haven't played this breakdown game, y'all need to play this game. This game is like Mirror's Edge before Mirror's Edge came up, but it's like a first-person beat-em-up game. Hella fun, graphics are great, has a decent storyline, but game is kind of tough, man. So really love this game. I picked this up back at Game Crazy because my homie recommended it back in the days. And it is a game by Namco. I remember they put a lot of dough into this game, and they tried to pump this game. It just didn't do well, but it's actually a really good game. Next up, we got Broken Sword. I couldn't tell you jack about this game. Looks hella garbage to me. But I don't know if you guys played this. Whatever. Broken Sword Sleeping Dragon. Looks like a mystery Indiana Jones game. So. And we got Brothers in Arms, Earning Blood. I've never liked the Brothers in Arms series. I thought just the controls are clunky in these games. So I just have it just because, like I said, But yeah, Gearbox made this game. I mean, Gearbox ended up doing a lot of cool games, but I just didn't like the Brothers in Arms series, especially the one on the 360. That one sucked. Bruce Lee Quest of the Dragon. This, my boy Pickflip Hero, he actually sent this game to me for Christmas because I needed it. So good shit. I do want to pop it up and beat this game again. This was the first game that I got for OG Xbox back in the days, man. So probably not the best game now, but it was cool while I had it back in the day. It's a cool beat 'em up game, but once you beat it, you don't want to play it anymore. Brute Force, another one of those games. They were trying to make it a Halo killer. Supposed to be developed by, like, you know, same engine and all that stuff, but it didn't do too well. I just remember back in the days, like, man, I had a teacher that was playing this game, and he was like, "I'll whoop anybody in this game," but you know, nobody had it, so nobody could whoop him, so he could talk all the shit he wanted. Anyways, Brute Force. I still haven't played this game to this day, but Microsoft made a lot of good games back in the days. Just nobody really knew. This is the Buffy the Vampire Slayer game. You know, it's supposed to be a kind of rare title, man, because everyone wants to like pump up kind of horror games and all that. But I don't know much about it. It actually looks kind of decent from the back. You know, Buffy was like one of the first like vampire shows out there before, like, you know, Vampire Diaries and all that shit. Anyways, next up, got Burnout Revenge. I'll just pull out the other one too. And Burnout 2, bam, developers cut. Look, Game Crazy sticker on there. But yeah, got those in a lot. To this day, I never really played Burnout, so I don't really understand how good the game is. So, I don't know. I forgot. This one is like the third game, or I don't remember, man. That might be the first. But, like I said, I don't remember. Anyways. Oh, here goes the third, right here. Y'all got like similar fucking, you know, looks to the game. Anyways, Burnout 3. I heard Burnout 3 was like one of the best ones, man. Before like Burnout Paradise came out. Never played the series, man. Here's a game I got on eBay on a bid and a lot. I got this shit, man, because I knew this game was gonna be hella rare in the future. But it is a horror title. If you like Eternal Darkness on GameCube, it's kind of like that. It has like this like sanity freaking system. So you could go crazy if you see too much crazy shit. I remember my homeboy was talking to me about this game. They tried to make another Call of Cthulhu game, but it was nothing like this game right here. So I don't know what the hell this is. Take this out. Anyways. Yeah, if you haven't gotten this game now, I don't know. It's gotten really expensive now, but if you are an Xbox collector like me, this is a must-have on the console. Call of Duty's Finest Hour. I did beat this on Xbox 360. It was a decent game. Like, you know, Call of Duty, this is like the first Call of Duty game. So you got to kind of see like World War when, you know, that shit first started. It was a decent game, but, you know, I didn't play that game until like Call of Duty Modern Warfare. So Call of Duty 2, played that one as well. Like I said, they're solid games. One of them's by what, Infinity Ward, the other one's by whatever, Treyarch. So they were taking turns, and they still do that shit to this day. But yeah, they were decent games. It's just you know, after playing Call of Duty 4, like going back to them, they just felt really dated. Here was Call of Duty 3, beat that as well. Like I said, I beat them all on Xbox. Got all the achievements because it was easy to get. But like I said, cool just to know like the story. I remember my cousin's friend was like, oh yeah, I fucking passed all my fucking like high school exams by playing Call of Duty. Because he taught you so much about World War. Here's Capcom Classic Collections right here. I think this is a must-have for, if you don't have this on PSP, there's a good alternative. It's got a lot of the games up in there, like 1942, Street Fighter, Ghosts and Goblins. Section Z, man. That's a cool ass game. I didn't play this till like later in the games. So it's a cool compilation. The second one is actually even better, but that one's more rare. So, bam, right there. Now, I'm a big fan of like Capcom fighters, man. So this, I think, is like one of the best crossover fighters, man. Besides Marvel vs. Capcom, this is like right up there, man. They stand neck to neck with me because I really like SNK characters. So this is actually kind of a rare piece right here. Yeah, they got this on PS2 as well, and I got that as well. Cell Damage, if you like playing what you gonna call it, Twisted Metal games, this is pretty much like a very cartoon version of Twisted Metal. So it looks like Simpsons hit and run type of shit, but you actually get to like battle each other with this. So yeah. Celebrity Deathmatch. I heard this game wasn't all that, man, but remember back in the days, it's just for like nostalgia. Like Celebrity Deathmatch was a good ass show back in the days, man. Whoever didn't watch Celebrity Deathmatch back then, I didn't know what the fuck y'all was doing. Chase. I don't know nothing about this game right here. I don't think I should devote any more than 10 seconds or 5 seconds to this game. Some Hollywood shit. I don't know what it is. If y'all played it, let me know. Oh, one of the greatest games of all time on the OG Xbox is The Chronicles of Riddick Escape from Butcher Bay. Talked about this game as well in my previous video. One of my favorites, man. Hell, I kind of like this more than Metal Gear Solid. I don't care what anyone says. Anyways, this one is sealed because I already beat the game. I already got it on remastered on OG Xbox 360, so I just kept it sealed, sold my open copy. But this was a solid ass game, man. And you know, Vin Diesel had voiced it, and he pretty much had a lot of like, you know, work on the game himself. So, Cold Fear was a game I had to get before, you know, it kind of goes up, because this is kind of like a Resident Evil on the boat. So horror games like this is a must-have on the console. Now, this did come out on PS2 as well, but you know, I gotta get it for the Xbox. The graphics are better. Bam. Man, I keep dropping this shit. It's pissing me off. Anyways, Conflict Vietnam's next game. At that time, everyone was just trying to make like shooters and war games and shit like that, so that was a byproduct of it. Here's a rare piece right here. Conquer Live and Reloaded. You know, everyone be trying to get this game right here. So I got this in a lot for like $20. It's like $1 per game. Most of the games are like $1 that I got, so just for reference. But Conquer, this is like one of the best versions right there, man. Constantine. I remember when the movie came out. That was a trippy movie. I don't really know what you do in the game, but most movie games aren't all that. But you know, it's kind of like a horror-ish type of game, man. This game should be like $1 million by now, right? But motherfuckers don't know how to pump shit right. Alright. Next up, Counter-Strike. I remember when this first came out. Everyone knows Counter-Strike. This was like the thing of the 90s. Anyways, they made an Xbox version, which was like during the end of the era, so like it really didn't even do well for, you know. And I heard it was like kind of glitchy too. Crazy Taxi 3. I heard this is a solid game. I didn't play this one yet, but you know, if y'all found Crazy Taxi, this was exclusive on Xbox, and I really like only on an Xbox thing right here. Like Xbox was like, man, they really put their standard out. They were the first ones to do this, like only on Xbox, to make it so exclusive and shit. You know, so I always like that about Xbox. Next up, we got Crimson Sea right here. Crimson Sea is like kind of Dynasty Warrior type of game. That's why I like it. That's why I got it. So I got part 2 on PS2 because it didn't come out for Xbox. Crimson Skies, another good game. I didn't know about this game until Metal Jesus kept talking about it. But it's a pretty decent game, man. And it looks hella good on backwards compatibility. So check that game out, man. Got CSI. Really not going to spend much time on this game. You know, I played the ones on Xbox 360. It's kind of like a point and click game. Nothing too special about it. It's only if you're a fan of like CSI. Dark Watch. This is kind of an underrated game. This came out like under the radar. One of those Capcom games that, you know, when they were still creative. But it's like a shooter. Like a cowboy western zombie shooter type of game. Pretty decent, man. Wasn't too bad. Might come back to this game one day. Nothing much to talk about. Dance Dance Revolution Ultra Mix right here. I mean, whatever. Found this at the thrift store. So next up, Dead or Alive Ultimate. I actually purchased this with my own money when it first came out. But it's pretty much a remaster of 1 and 2. And it looks hella good on the Xbox, man. It's probably one of the best looking games on the OG Xbox to this day. But Dead or Alive games always looked hella good. So, you know, it is what it is. Anyways, next up. Might as well just show these at the same time. Dead or Alive 3 and Dead or Alive Extreme Volleyball. Dead or Alive 3 was another pretty good game. and I do like their live fighting series, so good shit. This is like, you know, their cash grab to get corny teenagers and shit, so it's a volleyball game. It's actually pretty fun though, man. Alright, next up, Dead to Rights. This came out like I think after Max Payne, so they was trying to like make every other game like Max Payne, so this is 1 and 2 of the games. They're actually decent games right here, man. Fuck, I didn't have time to take these stickers off, so whatever. Here's a rare piece right here, Def Jam Fight for New York. This really shouldn't be a rare piece, but it is. I don't know why the fuck people just pump up stupid ass shit like that, but it's a solid game. So here it goes. Destroy All Humans is also a good game. You know, they did remake this, and they're remaking a second one as well, so I don't even see the point of having this one because they did a really faithful remake. But yeah. Deus Ex, before it became popular, it was a PC game, and then it came out on Xbox out of nowhere. I don't really know too much about this game. It's supposed to be like a very futuristic political game. Driver, this is like GTA before GTA, and then, you know, then they try to copy off of GTA, so it's just hella funny. Here goes Drive for Life. I don't know jack squat about this game. It's just like a very generic freaking, you know, racing game. Here goes Dungeons and Dragons Heroes. Even though I like Dungeons and Dragons, I never played this one, man. One of these days I'm gonna beat all these fucking games on co-op, man. Here goes one of my favorites, Dynasty Warriors 4, man. Hella solid game. They made it even better than Dynasty Warriors 3, and they just got better and better because, like, you know, the graphic kind of suck, but they still kind of are better than before. They don't really care about graphics. They care about just having more people on the board and stuff, but Dynasty Warriors is one of my favorites. And then here goes one of the greatest RPGs of all time on Xbox. It is Morrowind, Elder Scrolls 3. Put so much hours in this game, man. Everyone, you're not a true fucking gamer unless you played this game on Xbox. That's all I gotta say. Game of the Year Edition has all the content in there, and I beat all of them. Enclave. Now this was like like after Morrowind came out, every other game tried to like kind of be like that. So this kind of like, I don't know too much about the game, but I know it's supposed to be some type of like dungeon crawler and stuff. And next up, ESPN. Stupid shit. ESPN, NHL. Nobody cares about these games, so whatever. And Evil Dead. So this game's kind of gone up because it's a horror game, you know? But the Evil games weren't really all that. So FIFA Soccer. The Street series is actually pretty decent. Like, if there were sports games I actually enjoyed, was the Street series games, because they made it a lot more light and fun and not that technical and shit. Fight Club. You know, I don't really think this has anything to do with the actual movie, but they just, you know, back then they just made a lot of movie games, man. A lot of studios just capitalized on that because it was easy material. Fight Night Round 3 is one of the greatest boxing games of all time, man, if you ask me. This one was like the most solid one. So I talked about this before. It's even better on the Xbox 360, but had hella fun with this game back then with the homies. Finding Nemo. I think this one comes with a free movie ticket or something like that, but I think they used it. When I got this, I had like 2 copies. If you watch my old ass videos, you'll see this pickup. Forza. This was pretty much, you know, Microsoft's version of making a Gran Turismo. So like a lot of you end up actually liking this a lot more than Gran Turismo, including me. I thought like this made it a lot better than Gran Turismo, if you ask me. Anyways, Fable. Everyone loves them some Fable, man. Like, come on. So, pretty fun game. It's one of those games where like, oh, your actions, you know, freaking change you and all that stuff. Like, it affects the storyline. Flat Out 2. It's one of those destruction derby type of games, but I never got into it. Fort Racing. You know, I don't care about these either. It's just a generic racer to me. Is it Freestyle? So it's one of those Blockbusters exclusive games. Man, this should be worth $1 million. Why ain't this one worth that much, you know? But, you know, it's one of those weird games that came out. It's supposed to be like a soccer game. Then we got Full Spectrum Warrior. This came out around like Black Hawk Down. That's why it looks the same. Most of these games look like that. Then they made a 10 hammer version. So, just shooters, man. And here comes a rare ass piece right here, Futurama. I wish I had the freaking manual to this, but this is a rare ass game now, especially on the PS2. But I wish I had the manual to it, man. So, still good to have. Fusion Frenzy is one of the greatest party games of all time on the Xbox, if you ask me. This game to this day is still hella fun. And it's on backwards compatibility. If you have friends over, this is a good ass game to play. Gauntlet, man. This is another fun ass game to play with the homies, man. This game was so fun. Damn, dude. If you don't know about Gauntlet, I don't know what's wrong with y'all. This is a great game. Just looks ugly as hell, but it's great. It's actually like a port of the arcade, so you know that's the reason why it looks like that. Getting my Onimusha. This is the one true way to play Onimusha because this is like the harder version. But since if you guys got the wannabe HD remaster on Xbox One or PS4, then that is the way to play because that is this version of the game. Ghost Recon, like there's a bunch of these games. Ghost Recon, another one. You know, it's just so many of them, man. Like how many are there? Well, I have 3 of them, but you know, they made a lot of these games and I don't really care for them. They're more tactical type of shooters. I don't like tactical shooters. GoldenEye Rogue Agent, you know, they were trying to just make like GoldenEye again because GoldenEye did so well on the N64, but all the other GoldenEyes just didn't do that well. Grabbed by the Ghoulies. I used to think this was like a Ghosts and Goblins game, but it's not because it has like similar names. I had to get this, man, even though I had this on PS2. Like they were like, oh, this game's gonna look a lot better on the Xbox, and sure enough, it does look really good on the Xbox, man. The Xbox ran this well. And then there's San Andreas. You know, this came in a lot. I remember there's cheat codes up in there. I think it's still in there. But it had Game Crazy up in there. I'm not sure. I might have took it out. But bam, you paid $35 for that, and I paid $1, man. We already know. Self-explanatory. And there's Gladius. I think this game is backwards compatible now on Xbox or Xbox One. You know, random ass game. Nobody knows about that. Another random ass Bike Street Vert Dirt. Like, whatever, man. I can't even say shit about that game. Guilty Gear. Another fighter. It's a decent fighter. It's not bad. So I just don't like Guilty Gear that much. I like my Street Fighters and King of Fighters. Here's Guilty Gear Itsuka. This is a Japanese game. This is probably the only Japanese game I got. The only other Japanese game I do want to pick up is actually Magatama. Y'all know, y'all know. Here's Gun. I think this came out around like Red Dead Revolver or something like that. So a lot of times like they would just make games like together. If somebody's making one game, everyone capitalize on that game, you know. Gun Valkyrie, man. Is this backwards compatible now? I don't remember. Sega game. Pretty decent game, man. Pretty good graphics. One of the few like Japanese games on the Xbox. And there's Gunmetal. This one I don't know too much about, but it's by Majesco. So Majesco, man. Half-Life 2. Half-Life is self-explanatory. Good ass game. Doesn't matter which console you play it for, it's still pretty decent. Halo, the granddaddy of all Xbox games, right? Who doesn't have this? Self-explanatory. Halo 2 did even better. And the multiplayer was just one of the best of all times. Here you go. Halo 2, bam. Alright, then we got multiplayer map pack for Halo 2. I never got to take advantage of this back in the day, so you know I never got to enjoy those maps. Got Harry Potter, Chamber of Secrets. And then another Harry Potter, Goblet of Fire. I don't have that rare one though. Haunted Mansion. This one's another one, movie game. Heroes of the Pacific. I don't know jack squat about that game. So a lot of these I'm not even gonna spend my time talking about. This is at every Goodwill right here. So if you're a gambler, maybe you'll like it. Then there's Hitman Contracts. Decent game. Came out around the time, you know, Splinter Cell and all that. So it's often compared to House of the Dead. Man, it was like the only light gun game on freaking Xbox, and they came out with it anyways. But this is fun, man. This is a pretty solid version of House of the Dead, if you ask me. And then we got my favorite, Hunter the Reckoning and Hunter the Reckoning Redeemer. So these are really good co-op games. Xbox had a lot of good co-op games, man. So it's kind of like a, you know, it's a different type of like co-op. Not exactly a dungeon crawler, but you know, kind of like a beat 'em up. So, but you get to level up and all that stuff. I highly suggest playing these games. These are really good games. And there's like another one on PS2 they didn't come out with Xbox, which pissed me off. Ice Age, The Hustle. These are some Goodwill ass games right here. Nothing to talk about. And then we got IHRA Drag Racing. It's really nothing special, but it's actually a really rare game. At one point, this game was going for like $100, man. I don't know about now. But this didn't have too much copies, I guess, and it is a Bethesda game. So if you like these type of games, you know, maybe you'll enjoy it, but not for me. Here goes Indiana Jones. Next game right here. It is backwards compatible, so you can play it on there, and it was for free at one point. It's a pretty decent game. If you like Tomb Raider and stuff like that, this was like a good version, you know, to play if you wanted to play like some Tomb Raider shit. Here goes Indigo Prophecy. They did remake this on PS4, but there's nothing special. It's not really a rare game, but it's a good game. So if you haven't played Indigo Prophecy, it's a really good mystery game. Check that game out. So I got 2 copies of Jade Empire. I don't know why. I guess I was trying to collect variations too. Here goes a limited edition, the regular one, or the game of the year, whatever. So I never got to enjoy this game back then, but they hyped the shit out of this game back in the day. It's like it was the next Fable or some shit. There's a BioWare game, so you know it's gotta be good. This one's a very rare variant, or a very rare version of Jet Set Radio, because usually it just came as a double pack. So this version is rare. But yeah, if y'all enjoy Jet Set Grind Radio on Xbox, on Dreamcast, and you'll enjoy this. Here goes another rare game. This one is more rare than the PS2 version, which is Jurassic Park Operation Genesis. So one of those games I swooped up before it got hella expensive, and I knew it was gonna get expensive. So Karaoke Revolution right here. It's kind of fun if you like playing, you know, karaoke and shit. Like, it's cool. I don't have the mic though. Kill Switch, man. In this game, they try to make a kill zone out of this game or something. But it's actually a decent game, man. It's not bad. So, Kill Switch, made by Namco. You can't go wrong with Namco, man. They make decent shit. Then we've got my favorites. King of Fighters Neo Wave and King of Fighters 2003. I think this one came with, it came with 2002, 2003. Both solid fighters. I think this one's a little better, but this one kind of like is a compilation. So they're both cool in its own right. If you like King of Fighters, man. They look hella good. So I do like this is only on Xbox as well. We got Kung Fu Chaos, which I know nothing about. No, this is kind of like a, it's kind of like a, is that a co-op game? It's like a brawler. That's what it is. Yep. Kind of weird I don't have the 2 Legacy of Kain games together, but you know, I'm trying to go by alphabetical order. So here's Defiance. You get to play both characters in this one. This one's actually a pretty decent game, man. But they really didn't get a lot of good reception. There's some bullshit golf game. That out the way. And then here is one of my favorites. Lord of the Rings 2 Towers. This was fun as hell, man. Even though it's a 1-player game, it should have been a 2-player game. Good game. Good movie. Mace Griffin. I don't really know much about this game. So, no, it don't really look like anything special to me. Here goes Mafia, man. You know, when Mafia first was announced, man, this game looks so good, man. It's supposed to be GTA killer right here. It wasn't, but it looked really good, man. And it still does. Like, most of the Mafia games look hella good. Someone's telling me that Manhunt's supposed to get rare and expensive or something like that. So this is like a $40 game now, I think. So it's starting to get up there. I got this in a lot. So you already know. Very controversial game right here. Here goes a Grail. This is not as rare as a PS2 version, but it's still pretty rare. Marvel vs. Capcom 2. I believe I bought this off of a customer when I was working at GameStop. Or he tried to trade it in or something like that. I bought it off of a hella cheap, like $10 or something. Here goes Matrix Path of Neo. This game actually looks hella good because, like, I think it runs on 1080i and all that. So, good ass looking game. One of the greatest. Max Payne. Here goes Max Payne 2. Unfortunately, part 2 is not as good as part 1, but damn good games, man. This game revolutionized everything because, you know, this is where bullet time came from. At least in the game, that is. Anyways, we got Mech Assault. You know, you gotta really like mech games. You gotta have the controller to really enjoy this game like that, but nevertheless, it's alright. Then they made Mech Assault 2, Lone Wolf. Really don't know too much about that. Wait, Mech Assault is that game, right? With the big ass controller? Oh, that was Steel Battalion. I'm tripping. But Mech Assault is actually pretty decent. Then we got a couple of Medal of Honor games. I was not a big Medal of Honor fan either, but the Rising Sun was actually really good. This was one of the first games I actually covered, like the Japanese and all that. Pearl Harbor and shit. That was cool. Mega Man Anniversary Collection. You know, whatever. Mercenaries. That's a pretty decent game, man. I thought I had this sealed. What the hell happened? Where's my sealed copy at? What the hell? And then got we got Metal Gear Solid 2 Substance. Kind of has like a lot more new shit to it than the regular. Goes Metal Slug. Pretty decent right here. Y'all like the arcade? Y'all like this to have this in the collection? It's kind of a rare piece right there. Midnight Club 2 was a good ass game, man. That was hella fun, dude. It put everything that Midnight Club 1 didn't have and made it better. So it was good shit. Midtown Madness, dumbass game. Get that shit out of my face. Here goes a Midway Treasure Games. Apparently this is a variant cover because it's supposed to look like Unison, but I don't have that one. But you know, if you like Midway Classics, it has a lot of Midway games up in there, so it's cool for like if you like those compilation games. Minority Report, I don't really know much about it. I only know about the Tom Cruise movie, so looks like Fighting Force. Monopoly Party, this one's pretty decent, man. I played this one. They let you roll simultaneously, like without stopping and waiting for the other player, so it's kind of different from any other Monopoly game. MotoGP actually was a really good looking motorcycle game. And there's Myst Exile, you know, a computer game, point and click type shit. Nothing special. Alright, almost there. Next game we got is Narc. Everyone hates a Narc, man. So I don't even know what the hell this game is about. It's like a fighting game. I think it's like a kind of like a Final Fight wannabe. Narnia, bullshit ass game, not gonna waste your time. NBA Jam, whatever. Arcade type of game, you know. If y'all remember back in the days. Underground 2, one of the greatest, man. Shoot, it's like one of the first games that came out here that you could kind of customize your car and stuff. Great game. Next up, dumbass game right here, New Legends. Get that shit out of my face. Ninja Gaiden and Ninja Gaiden Black, one of the greatest hack and slashes of all time to this day. There's no game better than Ninja Gaiden right now. I don't give a shit what y'all think about. Here goes Obscure. This is a rare piece right here, man. This is like, fuck, dude. I think PS2 is more rare, but fuck PS2. Xbox, baby. Here we go. Bam. So if y'all, like they say, this game is kind of like Faculty, and you can play this like 2-player co-op. So one of these days, man, I'll beat this shit on co-op. Odd World, this is when they start making like the Odd World games on Xbox. I never was into the series, man. I thought it was kind of dumb. Another one right here, only on Xbox, Stranger's Wrath, Odd World. Oh, Togi, man. This is what's coming up right here. This is one of the best games ever as well on Xbox. Talked about this game before as well. This game has destructible environments, man. Like everything is destructible. That's what makes this game so good. The Sega game. Sega at its finest right here. Get that shit. Outlaw Golf 1 and 2. Get that shit out of my face. Nobody give a fuck about that. I don't give a shit. Here you go. Bullshit ass Outlaw Golf. Get that shit out of here, man. Waste my time. Wasting your time. Outrun 2 and the famous Outrun 2006, baby. No manual, so it's not worth that much. No Ferrari, whatever on there, but whatever, man. This game is rare as fuck. One of the rarest games on Xbox ever, and I got it, so fuck it. Good shit. You can see this is testing my patience, man. I didn't want to make this video. Anyways, Panzer Dragon Orta. Another good ass game, 1080p. Y'all seen this on my CRT video. This game is hella good right here, man. Solid ass game. Just sad that it didn't do well. Sid Meier's Pirates. I don't really know about these pirate games right here, but whatever. The only pirate game I actually enjoyed was actually like Assassin's Creed Black Flag, if you count that. Pirates of the Caribbean, this game ruined my life, man. I spent 40 bucks on this garbage gas game because I thought it was supposed to be like Morrowind because Bethesda made it. Fucked up, but you know, that's what happens when you're young. You don't know shit. Prince of Persia, one of the best platformers of its era back in the days. Good ass game. Fuck Crash Bandicoot and all those other games. Prince of Persia's where it's at. Anyways, Prince of Persia, here you go. Warrior Within 2 Thrones. The sequels. Another good ass title. It was Project Gotham 1 and 2, man. I love this game series right here. I wish they would keep on making it, man. Me and my cousin had so much fun playing these games. And they looked hella good for the time, even. Even to this day, you plug this in, they look hella good. I want to plug it in right now. There's a Predator game, which I don't really know much about. Concrete Jungle. You know, maybe this is based loosely off of the one Predator 2 with Danny Glover, because he was like, you know, in the urban environment. Psychonauts is kind of rare, but they did remake this, so it kind of makes this one not rare anymore, but it's a decent game. I think it's supposed to make part 2, did they? Rainbow Six 3. I hate the Rainbow Six series. Ghost Recon, I hate all these fucking games. But this is like a demo disc, so I think this is kind of rare. Quantum Redshift, I don't know fuck all about this game, but it's only on Xbox. Red Dead Revolver right here. This is what started Red Dead Redemption, man. Never played it though. Never played none of the Red Dead games, unfortunately. Rally Sports Challenge, whatever, bullshit. Red Ninja, it's not a good game, but I like ninjas, so I had to get this shit. It is kind of actually expensive, man. Both consoles are kind of expensive. I got this for like $9 from OfferUp one time. But it's not bad. It's not no Tenchu, but it's not bad. Alright, we got Roller Coaster Tycoon. Bullshit ass game. Fuck this shit. And then we got Samurai Showdown 5. Who doesn't like that, man? People only know about this game at like arcades back in the days, though. Honestly, nobody really had these on the consoles. Got Second Sight right here. It's supposed to be decent, man. It's supposed to be made by Time Splitters and all that, but it really didn't get a lot of attention. I do want to play this. Secret Weapons Over Normandy. Bullshit ass airplane game. Only if you like airplanes, and you might enjoy it. Serious Sam right here. I couldn't tell you fuck about this game. It looks dumb as fuck. I got the double pack of Sega GT with the Jet Set radio. Sega GT though, I remember that, man. Shark Tale, bullshit ass Will Smith game. Shenmue, man. Shenmue 2. I beat the fuck out of this game when it came out. This game was hella good. Not as good as part 1, but it's better than part 3. Shrek, bullshit ass game. Narudi's favorite right here. I'll send these to you if you want, man. You love these fucking Shrek games. Good shit right here. The best Silent Hill game right here. And on the best console. Best way to play it. And then we got Silent Hill Room 4. They both look great on the Xbox, man. Good as fuck. So I had to have these games, man. PS2 doesn't even deserve to be that much, man. This is the better version. Fuck PS2 and this bullshit ass shenanigans, man, honestly. Anyways. Silent Scope Complete. Played this at an arcade back in the days, but it's unplayable unless you got this rifle right here. One day I'm gonna seek that shit out so I can play. Simpsons Hit and Run, one of the greatest Simpson games of all time, besides the beat 'em up on the arcade. Bam. Wait, no. Is this one? Yeah, Simpsons Hit and Run. I kept thinking Road Rage and all that. Soldier of Fortune. I never understood these games, man. They still make these games, but whatever. It's always somebody that'll play it. Sims, bullshit ass game right here. All Sims games suck. I don't give a fuck what you say. And then there's Simpsons Road Rage right here. That was what I mentioned. But Hit and Run is better. Alright, my last set of games, man. Let's make this snappy. Sonic Mega Collection. Worthless collection, man. Soul Calibur 2. Good ass looking game, man. I love how this game had like Spawn up in there. That was a perfect character to cast on the exclusive for Xbox. Spartan Garbage Warrior right here. Look, even the case is all fucked up, man. Bullshit. Nemesis Strike Force. Bootleg ass game. Don't even know what it's about. Whatever. Spider-Man 3. Nothing more to say. Man, it's too fucking hot, man. I got my AC off, man. So you can hear me out getting all mad and shit. I got every right to be. Anyways, Double Agent, Pandora, and Chaos Theory Splinter Cell games. It's kind of pretty much like if you like Metal Gear, you like this. Or not. Spy Hunter with the Rock on there. I don't know why they chose that shit, but whatever. Didn't change anything. Spyro. This one all on Xbox? No, it's not. Some of these Spyro games are rare as hell. Spy vs. Spy. Who remembers that cartoon from Mad TV? That was always fun. SSX. I don't like snowboarding games. Supposedly this is pretty good. State of Emergency. One of the most garbage games out there. Stay away from this game at all fucking costs. Lego Star Wars. Whatever. I care less about these Lego Star Wars games. They're garbage. They're fun if you're a kid. Star Wars Battlefront 1 and 2, regarded one of the best, but I don't really like Star Wars. I think Star Wars is a dumbass series. But I got all the Star Wars anyways, for some reason. Look at that shit. All these Star Wars games, just because I was trying to get a full collection. Bam. Fuck it. I'm not even gonna waste my time more. Knights of the Old Republic, right? Everyone loves that game. Whatever. Done. Then we got Stubbs the Zombie, man. This is a rare ass game until some cocksucker decides to reboot this or bring this shit over to the Switch. Fucking asshole. Whatever. And we got Street Fighter Anniversary Collection right here. This was a decent collection. Had Third Strike because they didn't port over Third Strike until like then. So here's a fucked up ass copy of Sudaki. Always wanted to play this game. No time. Super Bubble Pop. Fake ass Bubble Bobble. Then we got Super Monkey Ball Deluxe. That was pretty decent. SVC Chaos. This is the ugly version because Capcom vs SNK looked a lot better, but SNK characters look very pixelated and shit. So this game kind of looks like ass, but it's still fun. Siberia. I never got into this series, but it's supposed to be one of those computer point and click games. Tao Fang. I remember this, man. From the creators of what? Of Mortal Kombat, man. Check it out. Microsoft made a Mortal Kombat game. I don't really remember much about that game, though. But I remember the commercials were pretty cool. Teen Titans, this is a rare piece. So I had to pick this up back in the days. So, rare. I think this is the rarest version. So, I'm glad I got it. Tenchu. Who don't like no Tenchu, man? Love this game. Love this series. Best game ever. It wasn't the best, but it was cool. Terminator. I love me some Terminator, but the games weren't all that. But they look damn good on the Xbox, though. Here you go. Here's Rise of Machines. Bam. Tetris World. Some bullshit ass garbage that didn't need to be released. Thief. I got this from my cousin. He got the hookup on this game, so he gave it to me for my birthday. This game was kind of tough, man, but it was actually pretty good. This is one of the best Thief games, if you ask me. The Thing right here. Gotta have The Thing, man. I didn't think I had this game, but I guess I do. So this is a pretty decent horror game. Probably gone up in value now. We got Time Splitters. I need Time Splitters 1. Here it goes. 2 and 3. Good ass games. Believe it or not, this is actually a pretty decent looking racing game. But then again, it's made by Codemasters. Codemasters made Grid and all that, Dirt and all that. So it's like one of the first games before they perfected it. Toe Jam and Earl. I don't really know too much about Toe Jam and Earl, but you know, I don't even have a third game. That's kind of funny because I never heard of it. Tony Hawk Pro Skater 4. I never got to play it. I hear Underground is supposed to be pretty cool. Never played it though. Bullshit ass top spin game. Get that shit out of my face. True Crime Streets of LA was so damn good, man. Until the end. We gotta fight a dragon. Motherfucker. Why? Turok Evolution. I didn't think another Turok game needed to be made, but they did. Ty the Tasmanian Tiger. One of those games. Anyways, I got a sealed and a regular copy of Spider-Man Ultimate, or Ultimate Spider-Man. Sealed one I got in a lot from this dude that had a bunch of sealed games. And no, I ain't selling it, so don't ask. Van Helsing, you know, movie game. I doubt it was even good. The movie was mediocre. Only the last dozen of games so I could get the fuck out of here, man. It's too fucking hot for this shit. Anyways, Unreal Championship. I'm not an Unreal fan, but some people are. Unreal Championship 2. This one's sealed. Got the Warriors come out and play right here. Bam. I never had to play this game. It is a Rockstar game, so it's gotta be pretty decent, right? Got whacked. This wannabe ass fucking Jessica Rabbit looking ass chicken here. Probably one of those weird ass games. Return to Castle Wolfenstein. Never played this game, but I did enjoy the newer ones that came out besides the fucking woke ass one. Reckless Yakuza Mission was a garbage ass game. Don't ever fucking play this game. Save yourself the time. WrestleMania 21. I never played this game, but I did play Raw, and I wish I still had that game. 13. They made a remake, which is garbage, so this is still the definitive way to play. X-Men Legends. X-Men Legends 2. Right here. The greatest. Get that shit. Good ass games. And then we got another copy of X-Men Legends. I guess this one's sealed. Got a sealed copy. Pretty cool. And lastly, Zyodide. Right here. This is a rare ass game right here. Got that. Caught somebody slipping for like $30 or something like that. So I picked it up. So that should be it. Anyways, let's get in my throne so I can talk shit. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed that collection video. That was long and overdue. You guys asked for it, I delivered. Like I said, I turned off my AC for this, so it's like fucking 90 degrees up in here and I am dying. So there's things I do for you guys, man. Hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like, whatever, blah, 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 blah. It's your boy, Gat Cognac. I'm getting the fuck out of here. I'm done. Out of here.